Yo, yo, what the hell is going on here? What is going on here? Why is everything all flipped? Why is everything all flipped? What up, guys? What happened? Let's see if I can flip these things around. Let's see if I can flip these things around. No, that was not it. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, hang on. We got cameras. That was not it. What is happening? That work? Almost. We're almost there. We're almost there. That looks right. Okay, that looks right. First, dude, what happened? It's like my settings reset or something. That's wild. It's on both cameras too. Look at this. What in the shit is going on here, guys? Okay. Does that look right? Okay, I think we're good. No, it's still flipped the wrong way. Okay, hang on. What in the? There we go. There we go. What up? How's everybody doing? Happy hump day to you guys. Sorry, I literally just finished working, and I still got to work after this, but I squeezed in time for this because I've been very excited for this build. What up, Alex? What up, Warfinger? What up, Mal? Mal, I modded you, by the way. I think you should be a mod now. True to my word from the last stream. What up, Alex? What up, Kev? What up, Plastic? Oh man, now I can't get rid of this thing. What is this? No, I'm not trying to ban Captain Mal. How do I get rid of this? I can't see the chat. Jesus. GG's. Okay, hang on. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here so I can actually see what's happening. Everything is not working today. It's one of those days. It's one of them days. Okay. There we go. Now I can close it. Now I can see. What up, Nico? Did I miss a sub thing? I think I did. 14 months, Alex. Holy shit, my guy. Fucking day one. Ride or die over here. I am definitely a first-time streamer. You guys know this. Bro, what the fuck? I resubbed through Prime and still have to sit through a million ads? Yo, what? You shouldn't have to sit through any ads with Prime, right? Nice. Were you maybe not signed out? Or signed in? Is that an H2H? It is an H2H. This is the Han H2H. Which was reanodized red. Love this guy. Built with OEM Pro 2 internals. And then real force sliders. Pretty similar to my Pro 2K, except this uses a different PCB. I forget what it's called, but this PCB supports USB-C and VIA and all that stuff, so it's pretty nice, pretty slick. Work stream? Nah, man. Mid-work stream, working around stream. Nice HHKB. Oh, Kev's a man of culture now. He knows. Rookie HHKB win for real, dude. Only true HHKB is correct HHKB. Yes. But the Anno actually does look really nice. I don't know who did it. It's really smooth, really clean looking. Like really nice actually. I was kind of surprised by it. I thought it was gonna be jank, but it came out pretty good. Maybe I have to get mine out. The only thing I don't like about this specific build is how light the domes are. These domes are like 35 gram domes. They're so light. It's insane. I'm already looking to make a case for it. Nice, dude. That would be peak. PC Porcelain Mini, dude. There you go. Done and done. You've re-entered yours to a bluish pink top. Nice. Oh, you have the Han H2H with smoke PC bottom. Very, very nice. I do wish I had a PC one. Oh shit, that reminds me, Toe. I owe you. I still gotta get you that, dude. I'm sorry. I've been freaking swamped and getting my ass kicked by life, like usual. Let's do a quick sound test on this, and we'll get right into it. Because we're all here for one thing, and one thing only, right? Keebs and clacks. I didn't see an RT Silver. That's so dope. PC Core submitting already in the works. Getting your proto made, bruh. Bro's on game. Let's go. Okay, can I pause the music with this yet? No, I can't. I didn't set that up yet. Okay, so I gotta pause it over here right quick. Minify this. Oh, I got my fan on full blast. I forgot about that. Let's go to our typing test. Oh, damn, I got hella DMs. What's going on? I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Okay. Already sounds sick, though. Oh, I gotta turn my fan config down, too, bro. I'm not ready for today, guys. We are not ready. We're gonna make it work, though. There we go. What? Okay. Okay, here we go. We'll go 60 seconds. Oops. Oof. Oof. Which SC did you have, Niku? I think this sounds sick. Honestly, for an aluminum case, it sounds really good. I'm gonna compare it real fast to my OG Pro 2, just so you guys can hear the difference. Just move this to the side so I don't scuff things. This is just straight up lubed, stock otherwise. Lubed, and silenced that light. So hard to beat OEM, man. So hard to beat. I don't know what it is. It just sounds so much better in like the OG cases. Just louder, deeper. Louder, deeper. While we're here, all right, let's pull this stuff out. Let's pull the things out, man. Because I'm juiced for today's stream. I got a little sneak peek at it. And I was kind of blown away. I wasn't expecting it to look so nice in person. So let's pull out the LumenTKL, straight from neighborhood. What the hell? Straight from neighborhood. Look at that. NBH. Gehern. One of these days I'm gonna remember how to say that. Mango taught me. I love the cleaning cloth that it came with. Is this what they ship with, dude? It's like a blanket. It's like a straight up blanket, man. Oh, look at that thing, though. Look at that thing. Look at that thing, bro. Oof. Look at that color. The seafoam. The giant brass internal weight. So clean. We've got our sound grooves. What do we call these again? Grilled weight. This is a YC board. The ano is fucking nuts, guys. Like, so goddamn clean. So goddamn clean. Clean. I love the little, like, reverse koala deal going on the bottom. I didn't catch that detail at all when I was looking at it. It's got a cool side profile to it, though. We got our massive grill on the booty. Super clean lines all the way around. The super unique Toblerone. Right side USB with the daughter board. That goes under there, so you get it lower to the desk, which is dope. We can see our Lumen engraving. Just hella clean, man. So clean. That's like the best way to describe this board, is just clean as hell. And for anyone who doesn't know, so this is a a clone of the Pixie by Cruel World. I don't know all of the lore, so someone tell me all the lore. Nico, you're here, so you fill us in on all the lore. But basically, from what I understand, it was like I don't know, it was prototyped, advertised to be run, and then Cruel World left the hobby. Is that effectively what happened? We got our plates. Okay, this is our build with PCB. Oh yeah, nice. This already has stabs on it, so sick. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, let me unmute. Sorry, guys. Listen to just dead ass silence. There we go. Yeah, the color's nuts, man. So nice. So fresh and so clean. Exactly, dude. I was surprised by the quality. Everyone, even Manny, said it's like one of the best qualities he's ever seen. Yeah, dude. It's YC and quality is on a whole different level from anything I've seen. It definitely is better than any other board that I've owned, for sure, hands down. Love the Toblerone, yeah, dude. So it's just dope. I love that it's so unique looking. Like, you know, we've seen a million versions of Toblerones on boards, but the fact that it follows the line so cleanly, I love it. Only flaw is the mirror Toblerone, not completely perfect, especially the underside. It's not polished there. Yeah, I saw that. It's okay. It's a proto. It's a proto. I'm assuming they're going to address that for the actual run. It was a project he got prototyped like 2-3 years ago and also sent out to streamers, but then never happened as a result. It was other projects not going that well. Oh, gotcha. Okay, it makes sense. So yeah, this is a community's chance to basically get... Wasn't the Pixie a 60? Or was it also a TKL? Fede, what up, man? Hello. Happy Thursday to you. Alright, we're gonna do some... We're gonna try to do at least a couple builds today. I'm gonna switch it up. There's been like a lot of cherry builds and streams for this board already, so we'll skip cherry. We'll do some gats and maybe some kales. Something different. Some nice gats that I've got modded up. If I can pull this open. Let me cut it. Stop struggling. There we go. Okay, so we've already got our hot swap PCB ready to go. We're gonna do hot swap today so we can experiment a bit, and I'll touch base with Wusab to see if he wants me to do a solder build for him. If he does, I can always take that on, maybe on another stream. All right, for plates, what are our plate options? I saw aluminum. And I'll leave it to you guys. We can vote on some build configs here. See what you guys want to see. Okay, we got our aluminum full plate, carbon fiber full plate. Digging the black. Okay. That's a super unique spacebar cut. I actually like that a lot. Super dope. With the dual little relief cuts here. Very curious how that affects the spacebar sound. From the videos I've heard, the spacebar is pretty sick, so I guess we will see. And what's the last plate here? Somebody asked for a Nixie build. Not sure you can offer that. I might have some Nixies. Let me go see if I have Nixies in a sec. I might have some Nixies we can mess around with. And then we got aluminum half plate build. Whew. Okay. Some garbage, toss that over there. And then what I had lined up, good old fashioned inks. Those are the V2 Pros, been modded up. Some Gap Raws. I finally got these guys done. I spring swapped these with some Sprit, 55 gram extreme, whatever these are. Slow extremes. And then lubed them up. We got some throwback baby kangaroos. I think I've got some Gap Onyx we can probably try. I don't know if I modded those. I should probably double check that before I commit to that. And then let me go find Nixies. I also have Kale calligraphies that have been modded. and some purples. Any H87 will work. Yep. Oh yeah, thanks, Niku. I recently heard glass tops in this had an interesting glass tops. That's like the is it OP Blacks? When they mod the top, do they use the top of OP Blacks for stuff? Oh, I was Matt about to miss another gap. Oh, dude, Matt's missing, bro. Matt's missing. RIP to the boy. Our gap rows are good for a dye test. Yeah, for real. They're super pretty looking. I mean, the fact that they're just like clear top, milky top. Is that palm bottom? I don't even know what the bottom is on these. I should pull it up. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go see if I can find Nixies, and then we'll. Yes, I did mod the Gat Raws. Yes, I did. Be right back. Oh, my bad. I'm back. Okay, so yes, I have some modded MX1A Nixies we can go with. Some modded OP Blacks we can go with. And RKL calligraphies. Also modded. So all of the switches today are modded. And we can just kind of go through as many as them we can manage. It's a hot swap build. It should be pretty straightforward. Cherry for baseline. Okay, so let's start with our Nixies. And then do you want to vote on a plate to see what people are interested in hearing? My gut says to go with Nixies on CF, but I'll defer to you guys. Unless you guys have a strong opinion. If Nico, if you want me to do Nixies on a specific plate, then let me know. Otherwise, I can do a quick poll. Go for CF? All right. All right. So for a baseline build, we're going to go with Nixie's on CF. Full plate. And this the Core, yeah. So this is Core's SAM 80 PCB. Shout out to Core, doing amazing work with his PCB designs. All right. Are you guys? This doesn't have an HHKB top, does it? I don't remember offhand. It does. Is it true HHKB top or is it 7U? True. So okay. So the Core PCB that you're offering for this is a 6U compatible one, right? I forget what it's called. His other PCB. Is it also the SAM 80? SAM 80 modified. Okay. I might have to hit you guys up. Actually, I spoke briefly to Atkins about it. If we do offer the 6U top for the CCRE, then I'll probably end up commissioning some of those. All right, let's just start. I can't remember the last time I did a hot swap build. It's been a cool minute. 625U and split options removed. CCRX uses the same PCB just with CCRX branding instead of Lumen branding. Oh, okay, for sure. I thought that was a Wooting one. I got a Wooting with mine from Def. The Wooting 80. Or no, not Wooting, sorry. What am I saying, Wooting? Waffling. Also green instead of piss yellow, for sure. Waffling 80 app for future. Okay, gotcha. Well, as I'm doing this, how's everybody's week going so far? How you guys been? What's everybody been getting into? Matt, he lives. My boy is alive. I thought we lost him. Dude. You missed your chance to vote, bro. We're starting with Nixie's as a baseline, but I brought out all the GATs today for you. All the GATs. We'll do a few builds though. Someone sent up the mat signal. Dude, I don't know if my caps are gonna match this. We'll see. We got options though. Except Matt was there when we needed him most. All right, and while I'm doing this, just to give everybody that's here some information. So Neighborhood is running the group buy for this as we speak. For anybody based out of the UK, you can order directly from the Neighborhood site using the link in the Discord. Niku, please drop the Discord. We can pin it in here. For anybody that's interested that's in the US, I will be taking on fulfillment. So we should get a much more reasonable price, I'll say, or just a better price in general by combining orders and doing DDP shipping to me and then local shipping to you guys. I think right now the price is estimated to be $550 US plus local ship. But there are potential discounts coming up. One for the brass price. Unfortunately, brass has been fluctuating quite a lot. So material pricing is kind of in flux. So there's a potential for a refund there because there was a buffer added to that price. And we're nearing 30 MOQ, which is where we would get another price break. So if you're tempted to join based on how this goes or the other videos you've seen, you can hit us up. There's a link in my server to do an IC form for the proxy. That'll be used to get an order submitted with Neighborhood. There's the link. Thank you. Let's pin these. Pin that one. There we go. Man, my week took a wild turn. Found out I'm getting a promotion today. Yo, congrats on the promotion, bro. Let's go. Hell yeah. You juiced? You should be. Yeah, someone changed his name to Manager Toe in the server. Toe Manager. Quick say Jane 3 times so Trav appears. Jane, Jane, Jane. I'm sure Trav will pop in soon. Soonish. It's a little early for him, though. I know he's probably having dinner with his fam and stuff. Brass shouldn't be too high. Only 5% increase since the quote. So if it stays the same, $30 refund for brass. So there you go. So hopefully about $520 plus ship. So I think is a pretty fire deal for a sick TKL. Manager is my father called me Mr. Toe Popper. What? Why not Manager Junior? Junior Manager. Assistant Manager. And other details. So this is a top mount and O-ring mount board. There you go. What are the other specs you want to call out, Niku? My fault. I was not prepared today. Not prepared today. Give me 1 sec, guys. Do we have the board specs, like front height, typing angle, all that stuff? Oh, there you go. Perfect. 18 millimeter front height, 8-degree typing angle, 2.1 kilograms inbuilt. And top tier NO. Assistant to the regional manager. Is that an Office reference? I think that's an Office reference. If so, it is a goated reference. Congrats. So yesterday my boss threatened to replace me with AI. I told him go for it and laughed. Dude. What's wrong with people? AI is not replacing most humans anytime soon. This is my 2 pennies. We won't go down that rabbit hole. But if AI is listening, I didn't say shit. Please don't come for me, Skynet. Don't turn me into a battery, please. Yo, what up, Warfinger? Oh, my bad. I missed saying what up to you earlier. My bad. Mounting points are inspired by Glare TKL points. Oh, okay. But modified because we didn't want a separate nav plate. I see. Very interesting. Okay. I really did not prep it. Oh, what am I doing over here? Okay, let's put our screwdriver. And get this guy disassembled real quick. Too many good boards out right now. I'm going to be broke by the end of summer. Dude, I'm in the same boat. I got a fucking fire sale at this point. I got so much shit I got to sell. This is not even funny, guys. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. I love the black feet too. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear my wife. She's watching the World Cup game right now and she's losing her shit. Okay. I love the fact that you don't have to take out the Toblerone. That is a big dub. That is a massive dub. And if anyone hasn't seen this, this almost makes it worthwhile by itself. It's just fucking hilarious. Got the fuck Cruel World engraving. I don't know why there's Cruel World beef or hate, but it's just funny to me. Okay, let me see if I can find the top mount screws, because I didn't see them. There they are. Alright. So with top mount first, yes? Auction stream, bro? For real. I might need to. It was meant in an ironic way. So no beef. Good. We don't need any more key beef. Oh, did he? That sucks. I think I'm missing a screw. I might have an extra. Let me check in the case too, though. Ah. I'm not blind, right? No. Let's make sure it's not around here somewhere. It's not. Okay, let me double check in here. might even have one in here, actually. I didn't unscrew it. It wasn't installed. It's okay, I got an extra right there. Okay. There we go. Sterling! Captain Sterling! What up, my dude? Thank you for the follow, fam. How you been? JC cable will be like 1 centimeter shorter. Okay. So just a little bit longer. The normal 10 centimeter. Yeah, makes sense. All right. This board is looking nice, dude. It is beautiful. It is actually a beautiful board. I wish you could see this thing in person. This has to be the best anno I've seen on a keyboard. It's kind of insane. I'll pull it up in a sec once I get it screwed back together. How you been though, man? Hope your week's going well. Sorry I missed your stream earlier. Even better than new one. Yeah, man. Right there with them for sure. Oh, I found one. I'm a sucker for teal, yeah, for real. So this is considered the seafoam colorway. Jabronis, what up, man? Yes, this is the same exact one that Shark had. I actually got it from Shark. And then it's going to our homie who paid for it, Usad, after me. He's been kind enough to let everybody stream his board. How did I miss this board at the meetup? Yeah, for real, man. Wish you got a chance to check it out. It's really, really dope. Almost there. Awesome. It looked fantastic in person. Yeah. It really does the renders justice. You know, there's times where you see a rendered board and you see it in person and you're like, meh, this doesn't look quite right, quite the same. No, this thing is absolute perfection. Like, so beautiful. It's super cool. Reverse koala shape curved on the bottom there. It's a seamless case, right? 8 degrees, 18 millimeter front height. Just freaking clean. Look at that. Okay, let's figure out caps real quick. I don't know. My plan was to go with, maybe it'll still work. Will it still work? Maybe not. No, this isn't. No, I don't think it's gonna work with. I was thinking analog rings, but maybe Gorp will look better on here. Miami Nights, man. I wish. I wish. I don't have the top for that. Gorp might work on here, yeah? Yeah, Gorp will look great on here. Let's do Gorp. I guess the question is, do we want to do Gorp with The normal mods or the alt knobs? Normal alphas or the alt alphas? Oh, I missed what Cap said earlier. We got two captains in here today. We got Mal and we got Sterling. I say Normandy keep the cooler palette. Bet. I like it. I like where your head's at, bro. Shout out to EPP for designing such a baller set. It's very juiced. I grabbed these extras from Omnitype when they drop. Checkered alt norm. Oh, you're a savage, bro. I don't even think to do that. Do like a panel style deal. Okay, I'm gonna go with these dudes and we'll go with some knobs. Let's start with everything else first. Imagine this DCS dude. I know I don't have it. Oh, you know what? I might have a set that would look okay on it. Not great. I can try GMK, or not GMK, DCS 9009 or whatever. Maybe that'll look decent. Any word on when SWS is dropping? I don't know, man, but I'm very excited for it. Did anybody catch that that Jay is running Midnight Rainbow through swag? That was a surprise to me. I get why. I mean, that's dope. He added like an alert row to it. It's looking pretty sick. Is there a backspace knob? There isn't, right? Come on. There's not. Okay. Bro, this set is so dope. So dope. Still waiting for swag sets. Skeleton I got. Dude, I was so tempted to get swag rubber. But I really do not need more keycap sets at this point. I need to sell keycap sets. Skeleton on Seafoam Lumen would be fire. I like they're doing swag WAB as an in-stock drop. Yeah, that's dope. Honestly, it's going to be really hard, I feel like, for GMK to compete with swag, dude. It's sounding and feeling pretty damn good to me. Do we want to do... Dude, there's so many knobs. What even are these knobs? I've never even looked at these knobs before. Come out. Oh, that's sick. The EPP knob. Super creative. I never even thought to do something like that. It's pretty sick. Let's pull out everything I need from here, actually. FJ. One of these. I'll probably rock Alt. And Alt. Oof. Oof. Already sound insane. Trav. I hope SWS replaces DCS. If anything, it's definitely going to force Signature Plastics to have to compete. Maybe they'll start giving in. I'm definitely curious to see how much of the market that swag takes over. Okay, hang on. All right, what knobs are we rocking here? This is looking yum. Man, Gorp so far. What up, Bamboozled? Yeah, dude, Gorp is so clean. I'm sorry, give me one sec, guys. Gareth, yo, what up, dude? Thank you for the sub with the Prime for 2 months, my dude. Jeez. I always call you Gareth. It's Garrett, right? Is it Gareth? Are you Garrett from the Discord? I think you are. Or am I tripping? Okay. Do we do the Gorp or do we do the what I call it, the noose? Oh, it's Garrett. You upload that, dude. Which one do we do? The what is this thing called again? D-ring? Clip? Or do we go with the Gorp? D-ring. Okay, I got it right. I got it right. My brain's working. Carabiner. All right. We got to vote for Gorp logo, so we go with Gorp logo. Bam. Bam. And then what do we want to do? We're going to do the EPP up there. And do we rock anything up here? We could. Nah. Okay, let's do it. I don't have any Gorp knobs. I mean artisans, otherwise I would do that. So we'll go with these dudes. All right, bet. Wait, did I pull out shift and then put it away? Maybe not. All right. This is looking so freaking clean, bro. There we go. How fucking clean does this shit look, guys? Jeez. Now that's a set on a board. That is so fired. Set this guy down. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Well, I know what I'm putting on mine. Jeez. Jeez. All right, let's see how it sounds though. Let's see how it sounds though. So this is Nixie's on carbon fiber. I want to be careful not to go too hard on this. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. I think this might be too small, so let's see. The port's a little tight. So we're gonna use this guy. Yeah, Lindy. We fixed that nice. Very nice. Okay, bet. I know. Getting USB ports right is a little difficult. That was a hard lesson learned. All right, let's pause this dude. Let's go over here. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna go 60 seconds. I should probably move this to the right spot. We'll do 3 different angles so you guys can hear. This is kind of up close from the top. And then we will switch. What happened here? What happened here? Why aren't you working? Okay, I guess it's gonna be here. Everything's all tweaked around. All right, we'll do it here. That's fine. Okay. That shit's deep. That spacebar is in fucking insane. By the way, very lightly lubed, filmed, and spring swapped with Grave Shift 19 millimeter 55 gram springs. So the extra scratch is coming from the very, very light lube. The color looks very different between the 2 cameras. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay, we'll go with sound test number 2 from the top. Which is more true to life is this guy, I think. The top down. Well, you're getting the reflection from the light. Let me see. This one right here. This one is pretty. It captures the light hitting it from the top, so you get that reflective quality, but also the deeper color of the sea foam on the side. Which, yeah, it's exactly what it's gonna look like in person. Okay, so from the top here. Right, and we'll go down to the front. Oops, my fault. My fault. Damn. God damn, this thing sounds good, guys. God damn, this thing sounds good. Turn that off real fast. Like, there's no resonance at all in the nav cluster. Mods are popping. Alphas are deep. Super deep. Like, everything I love in a TKL. And this is top mount. Like, no resonance in top mount. GG's. Must buy. Must buy. Damn, it sounds even better in person than I expected, to be honest. I wish I had the CCRE here to compare. Actually, let's just go straight into number 2, yeah? Let's see if I can get you guys like a far away, kind of like what it would be more representative to in person. Lots of character. Great sound. Logo killed it, man. You guys killed it with this board. What did the original Pixie use? Yeah, this is right up my alley. It's a good balance, though. It's loud, but there's a depth to it. Yeah, it just sounds fucking fire, man. There's no other way to put it. That's a great sounding board. Definitely one of the best of the best sounding TKLs I've tried, for sure. I didn't know, man. When you said glare plate, I was like, oh, GG's, here we go. This thing's gonna sound like shit. I hated the glare. I hated the glare TKL. It was probably one of my least favorite boards. Great design, everything, but it was pingy as hell. And obviously, I mean, the typing angle was kind of insane. So like, it was just uncomfortable for me to type on. Even though I love Gian and I think Gian does great work. Yeah, so that threw me for a loop, but then it works. It totally works. The modifications work. I think it works in this form factor probably. Less room for hollowness or pinginess, but yeah. Let me turn on the music and we'll throw in another build. Okay, so we got our baseline. We know it sounds pretty fire. Do we want to do a GAT raw on aluminum build next? And give us some clack? If you check the pin messages, Trav, you can see them all. Let me see if I can pull it up and show it on stream. Dude, everything got flipped around. Now I think it's over here. No? What in the hell? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Somehow all of the settings, all of the sources got swapped in OBS between these two views. But here's the seafoam color. We got a dark taupe. And then we've got a sage gray, which looks sick as hell, and raw. Is the raw finished? Oh, unfinished raw. It looks like unfinished raw from the picture and the render. Choices, dude. I don't know which color I'm gonna get. I think I have to go seafoam though. It's just too fire. Unfinished, uncoated, nice. So like raw. Okay, for sure. And yeah, here's all the pricing information. So just to reiterate, this is for if you're buying it in EU. If you want to buy it in the US, I will be proxying it, which means we get much cheaper cost shipping it to the US. We're expecting the price to be around $530 plus shipping, local shipping in the US. If we hit 30 MOQ, we'll get another refund. So we'll hit tier 2, and it'll be even cheaper, which I think is already a pretty fire. Try putting raw in the cart. Okay. I can't. It's sold out. Scroll down. Oh, raw finish disclaimer. I got you. Raw is, yep, the same thing we always understand. Surface variations, scratches, etc., etc. Don't be shocked when your raw unit looks raw. GG's, guys. Accept that. We can add it to the cart. Here we go. Bet. Okay. Let's keep going. This should hopefully be so much quicker. We added that so nobody can miss it. Fair. You'd be surprised, bro. But I like that it forces you to do it. Can we start a movement to call raw finish rare? Yeah, for real. Or do we want to try another build on carbon fiber? Since it's already in here? MX blacks. I don't have any blacks ready, Trav. I'm sorry. But there's like a million sound tests already of it and streams where people have used blacks. I think Shark used blacks as well recently. So if you're not already, you're in the neighborhood server. Just check the Lumen channel. There's a bunch of VODs already in there. Yeah, I think every single streamer used blacks. So I had a feeling it was going to sound great already just based off of that. How are PT blacks, by the way? I've been hearing good things. I haven't tried them. HMX. I could put some Sonjas in here. Man, these are on here tight. Alright, I gotta go help. Coda? Oh, bet, man. Have a good rest of your night. We will catch you later. PT blacks are okay. They can sound a bit thin in some builds. Interesting. Wait, did Shark use Gorp on here too? I can't tell from that. Oh, nice. I didn't see that. Shout out to Shark. If you guys haven't already, check out Stratos from KKB and Mudbeam. Also, Grass Valley, I think, is still running, right? My guy's got three designs running at the same time. That's skill and talent. What am I doing? Grass Rally's done? Oh, okay. Almost 200. That's crazy good for a DCS set with such a niche colorway design. Ugh. Oh my god, man! Did I need to trim these or something? What's going on with these Nixies? That sounds fantastic with MX Flex. It just listens to Sharks. Yeah, dude. That's what I think. That's a great bass line for anybody to go listen to. 219 bass kits with extras. That's fire. Okay. My gosh. I liked it so much with MX Blacks I never rebuilt it. Story of our lives, dude. Story of the lives of like almost everyone in my server. Cherry too good. Cherry OP. Okay. Do you guys want to hear another CF test? Do we want to go straight to the aluminum plate? And what do we want to build with next? We got our GAT Raws that have been modded up. Some baby kangaroos that are modded up. Some Ink Pros. Pro 2s that are modded up. What are we feeling? Do I leave it up to a vote? Do we want to try GAT Raws on CF? Also, I should probably grab an O-ring because this was top mount. Maybe we can do the GAT Raws with both. I think Matt fell asleep, dude. Raws on aluminum? Do we do Raws on aluminum? Let's do Raws on aluminum. Aluminum. Raws on alu it is. Come out. That's fine. Are there any other changes we should highlight from the proto to the group buy unit? So we got a slightly bigger USB port. Is that the only significant one to point out? Gucci, okay. Hyperglides or MX2A Blacks? This is a MX1A Hyperglide Nixies, actually. Oh, sorry, I was asking if you prefer Hyperglides or MX2A. Personally, I prefer Hyperglides. I don't mind MX2As, but I like the scratch. I do think MX2As are a nice like in between though. If you want something that's slightly diamond polished and lightly broken in, then why not? They definitely have a different sound and feel than the older generations. Sometimes when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do too much modding, what I'll do is I'll just swap the tops and the bottoms of the 2As, and then you get some extra scratch that way, as opposed to keeping the parts together. All right, let's just do this. Okay. The build was Nixie's on CF, yep, with GMK Gorp. And now we're going to be doing some GAT raws on aluminum. Need browns? If I had some browns ready, I could. But I used them on the Otan on the last stream. Nico, has anybody done a browns stream? How did the Nixie sound? They sounded insane, bro. Sounded insane. Spacebar was nuts. The VOD will be up. I'll clip it, so we'll get the sound test clipped. And then I'm gonna record some formal sound tests, probably with the last build. Do you lube them or have them unlubed? I always lube them. If I can buy them unlubed, that's the move, so I can lube myself. Otherwise, I usually clean them and then relube them myself. And I usually use 205 for my linear switches. I do like GHV4 though, but my go-to is definitely 205. I'm interested to see how X-Ring sounds. Ooh, yeah, I don't have an X-Ring. That would be fun to try out. When is the board shipping? 3 to 4 months after the group buy payment. And I think the group buy is open until July 7th. Is that right, Niku? All right. $5 months if you want to play it safe. Yeah, it makes sense. I would buffer it to 5 just because we know that there's always hiccups of manufacturing, at least recently. Now that DDS is gone and a lot of these other manufacturers are far more backed up. Have you tried the TTRGs? Are they worth it in your opinion? I've definitely tried. I haven't tried the OG. I've tried the V2 CE and I have a V3. Are they worth it? I don't think any board is worth $1,000+ in my opinion. You can pretty much get that same sound and type feel experience from a lot of other boards that are a lot cheaper, but it's subjective. If you really like the history, the design of the board, you want to collect something rare, then it's really up to you. You know, if you're going to be happy spending the $2,000+, whatever it is now, $2,500 for a V2 CE, yeah, go for it, knock yourself out. But you're not going to get something. It's not going to be so uniquely different at that price point that it really is worth it from a strictly price perspective. You know what I mean? The V3 I think is a good compromise. It's still pretty expensive, right? They're like around $800. It's a little bit more muted than the V2 and the OG, but it still sounds great, and I think it looks phenomenal. Like it really, really looks nice, and it's definitely an improvement from the V2 ME. So yeah, if you can get your hands on one, why not? Try it out. There's going to be plenty coming, I'm sure. The one grill rule is real. Yeah, I feel like it's a great point. I mean, some people love just collecting rare boards, and that's a part of the hobby. You know what I mean? But are you missing out? Like, no, you're not. You can get a much cheaper board that sounds and just as good, looks amazing, etc. That's my perspective. I've tried out a bunch of grills. I've owned a bunch of grills. And I've sold almost all of them, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's a keyboard. You know, it's really up to you. If you enjoy it, then keep it. If you're gonna worry about it, if you're gonna feel buyer's, remorse, or you got bills to pay, then don't do it. You're not missing anything. V3 is the worst one. I don't know. I think ME probably gets that title, man. Because the other thing is you're tying up a lot of money in one board. If you can afford it, sure, But what I enjoy most about this hobby is the variety. Like, I like having a bunch of different stuff that sounds different. Yeah, I use cherry a lot, but even my cherry switches, I try to mod them a little differently, or use different springs, different plates, different cherry switches, so I still have some variety, different form factors, etc. Yeah. They only made it worse, you think? I don't know about making it worse. I think it's subjective. I mean, they added tri-mode support and stuff like that, which is controversial to some people. It doesn't sound bad. They did drop a ring for, I guess, EC compatibility, so that's kind of cool. You can have an EC Jane if you want to go that route. Just so much other stuff you can get, which is just as good, if not better. Yeah. What's your top 3 TKL grill boards? For me personally, my top 3 are the Darks EX Ecliptica for grills, right? The Marisi Works Otanta Quattro. What would be my other third grill? I'm trying to think. I've sold most of my grills. Maybe the Ovenic, the JTD Works Ovenic, just because that is truly a rare board. It sounds really, really good. It looks beautiful. And the story behind it's awesome. Like, the designer ran all of his boards for causes. So it's also, I mean, it's expensive. It's hard to find, but it's not like unobtainium, I would say. I mean, it is right now. It's hard to find them now. But for a while, they were on the market. You could get them for like $1,000, $1,200 tops. You know what I mean? You weren't paying $5,000 for a thing. The old OTE boards are really nice too. It's just that they're so damn expensive. right? Like the OTD 360C is a great board. Sounds super unique. That's one of the boards I would say sounds very unique, and you probably can't replicate that with today's materials and manufacturing. But they're also like $4,000 plus. You know what I mean? Three to $5,000 is the band, and it's just like, who's got money to dump on that on a keyboard? If you can, why not? Why cladded boards and cladded collection for sure. Card collection, there you go. I mean, it's a hobby. Do what you like, you know. Yo, what up? Yeah, but like it sounds a lot worse in my opinion for like F1. The V2 doesn't sound worse. Yeah, it's fair. I think the cavity under the weight definitely hurts the sound a bit. I don't think it's like a drastic. It's not like it's, oh man, it's terrible. It still sounds good. It just doesn't sound as good as the V2. But like my point is, why spend that bread if you can get like an origami TKL that sounds just as good, looks really nice, and is like half the price? You know what I mean? Or a Lumen. This thing is not wanting to go in. Hang on. It sounds as good and also unique to the version compared to 722 and OG. Yeah, for the V2 you mean? I think I shared this even on the sound test. Somebody asked about it. In my opinion, it's probably the best looking Jane, the V3. But they definitely sacrificed a little bit on the sound front. That's not the what's the other one called? Is it the Lom Jane? That's like it's basically like a V2.5. Like it still has O-ring and stuff. Jason's the answer. Oh, it's on pretty much unicorn now too. It is. Yeah, it's very difficult to find. You have a clip? I do. I've got a red one. Absolutely love that thing. Because origami not clouded. I mean, cloud matters to some people. You know, it depends. If you want that the collectability aspect of it, sure. My whole stance is do what you like, you know. But clout in and of itself isn't really something I like to consider with boards. How's the glare TKL? I'm probably the worst person to ask. I think you might have missed my little rant before this. So this uses a modified glare plate, but it sounds insane. When I had the glare, I didn't love it. Even with a force break, it was like very pingy. I just couldn't make it sound good. My best sounding build in it was an EC build. Not an EC build, an HE build. So that tells you a lot. If HE is your best sounding build, the board's kind of scuffed. It could have just been me. I was still pretty new to the hobby. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. But yeah, it was also super uncomfortable to type on. It was ridiculous. Like the typing angle was just insane. It looked really, really nice though. And it was crazy heavy. Yeah, Lom Jane, okay. I mean, I've heard really good sound tests for the glare, so I don't know if people are doing other stuff. Like I just ran force brake pads, and then I tried it with blacks on aluminum. I think I tried it with, I want to say Nixies, and then I did the HE build with Gateron HE switches. Larva 60 is already pushing it for you. Yeah, my sweet spot is like 7 to 8 degrees, I would say. It seems to be what my wrists prefer. Anything too below that, I struggle with a little bit. and higher for sure. Way worse. Lower I can deal with because you can hover type. I try to hover type as much as I can. Steeper is a little bit more difficult because you still have strain on your wrist while you're doing that. Was it the full copper mid-piece glare? It was brass for mine. Oh, you know what? No, I think mine was stainless steel, if I remember right. The bottom weight was stainless steel. Was the mid-piece brass? I'd have to go back and check the VOD. I can't remember if the mid-piece was brass or if it was stainless steel or copper. Did they have a stainless mid-piece? Because if not, it was probably copper. But my V2, F18X V2 was copper, and it sounded great. I didn't have any of those issues. Super curious how this is going to sound. Okay. Do you guys want to hear O-ring or top mount? Because if it's O-ring, I gotta go grab an O-ring. O-ring? Okay. Be right back. Let me go grab an O-ring. All right, we back. So we got some options actually. Nico, do you know, does the Lumen work with PCB snaps? Have you guys tested it? Should I try PCB snaps, or is there not enough room? It should. Should we try it out? We've got silicon 50A PCB snaps we can try out, I guess. Haven't tested. Let's try it. See what happens. Oh man, getting tired. Is this the first PCB snap test? Sweet. Probably gonna be pretty loud. Loud is good, especially with these raws in it. It's okay. We can always pull it out real quick and do a proper O-ring test right after. Oh my gosh, get in here. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Plenty of space. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to pick it up so I can apply even pressure while I'm screwing this in. So GODSSON, with your CCR design, did you have any feedback from supplier about your anno matching on a butt joint design? Like hard color match the two halves? Meaning, could we two-tone, or could you clarify? Sorry, I'm not following. By the way, the menu for the CCR-E is the same menu for the LumenTKL. And just peeking at this, the anno is literally identical between the top and the bottom. So maybe that solves your, or answers your question. Like the, oh no, yeah, it's perfect. The manufacturer is Yecheng, and they are like pretty well renowned in the key community, their finish quality is probably the best out of any key manufacturer. By the way, how is the timeline for Singularity looking? So the ship date is supposed to be the end of July. And I actually just got some messages from YC. So I need to follow up and see if there's any other updates. But so far, everything's on track. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind disclosing it. Okay. Now, also, actually, I did grab some DCS caps to try out. Let's go with Gorp for right now, and then we can throw DCS on here to see how it sounds. And then we can swap one more time, I guess, and try proper O-ring. If that works. Scopely, sorry, we're doing a bunch of builds today. We did a Nixies on CF earlier. We're doing Gateron Raws on aluminum now. And we probably have time for one more. So the first sound test was a top mount. We're doing a PCB snap and O-ring with this build. And then we'll figure out what to do for the last one. What up, Shark? We were just talking about you. Well, a little earlier. How you doing, man? Hope your week's been great. Congrats, by the way, with the success of Grass Valley. I heard that went really well, so big ups to Shark. I said it earlier, but if you guys haven't already, please check out his current projects. We got Mudbeam running at Novel Keys and a bunch of other places. And we've got KKB Stratos, right? Sorry, I can't multitask. Only good things, bro. Only good things. I know. I didn't realize you built it with Gorp too. So my bad, but it's perfect. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It just looks perfect. I'm doing okay, man. I'm hanging in there. Very excited to be building this. This board sounds incredible. So, very juiced that we get a shot at running it in the US. Save some money. Not at Oblo. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's crazy, but a lot of us will just buy sets from Oblo because of how much cheaper it's gotten. Even with, DDP shipping. By the way, you guys can request songs. You do not have to listen to my playlist. If the command hasn't popped up yet, it should soon. He's behind on making the webpage. Oh, it is going to run at Oblo. It's just not up yet. 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I following? Oh, I got it. Okay. He's missing DCS Handerbait too. Ah. Okay. Ooh. What happened there? Give me 1 sec. I didn't think this is seated properly. What happened there? These guys. I don't want to scuff it. Oh, come on. I totally missed that. I didn't see properly. No. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone for now, and I'll fix it when I take it apart again. It's just gonna be a little ugly. Yeah, GAT switches are very tight. It's one of the reasons why I hate using them, but I enjoy the switch. Just hate rebuilding with them. Okay. Let's go with our top angle here. Pause this music. And okay, 60 seconds. We got GODSSON Raws. Kids trying to break into the stream. GODSSON Raws with that have been lubed with 205, spring swapped with Sprit 55 gram slow extremes, and an aluminum plate. Gorp is honestly amazing on here. Oh my God, that sounds so damn good, guys. That sounds insane. This is the 60A Silicon Nuxtros PCB snaps. Man, it sounds good. Man, that sounds good. All right, let's go top angle again. So crispy. right, we'll do our last one up front. So good. Yeah, that sounds absolutely nuts. Like, wow. So good. So good. Yeah, raws are short travel, right? So they're gonna be a little loud. Plus, we got the PCB snaps going. Let's swap into an O-ring and see how that sounds. And now we'll double check what O-rings I have, because I don't know if I have another 50A. I might have 60 to 70. Let's see. I don't remember what the color is mapped to. Actually, I do have one, but it's probably a little thinner. In group by 50A and 70A, both included. That's dope. Okay. Well, there you go. So I've got 55, and I've got 60, and I think I've got a 65. Yeah. What do you guys want to hear? I'll start taking it apart. You guys let me know which one you want to hear. The 78 O-ring is Seafoam? Yo, let's go. That's super dope. Do you guys already have like metrics on oh, I'm sure you do. Like, what's the most popular color right now? Is it Seafoam? Is it not even close? Just as a quick review note, the build experience on this is awesome. Absolutely love it. All you got to worry about is the K-screws and you're good, right? It uses a Toblerone, but unlike most Toblerone boards, you guys have recessed the bottom portion here. So we have access to the K-screws as opposed to how they usually are on like Jane boards and stuff, where they're under the Toblerone. Super clean, super easy to build. Gotta love it. Yeah, and also the one side screws. Love that. Absolutely love that. So far, extremely impressed. Okay. Did we decide which O-ring we want to try? I actually don't know. I can just tell me the order numbers. Okay. I'm working and looking at getting to hear these crazy sound tests in the background. Thanks for the builds, bro. Of course, man. And Lumen, yeah, I agree. Sounds incredible right now. If you know the constant screws, we may swap to those. Also going to be Torx. Oh, Torx is pretty sick. 50. I don't have 50. I have 55. I have 55 plus. 55, 65, and 60. I think this is 50 actually, but it's a JJW one, which is a little thinner. So I don't know if that's a good test. It's a Toblerone. You can see the screws here. These are for the Toblerone. So it inserts in for added weight in the back. Which also helps with sound. Kind of like the big stainless bottom or big bottom brass weights and stuff that we've seen on the Xi and other boards. Stainless steel on the Oblo AS 80, etc. $60A, that's red, I think. No, that's brown. Okay, we got a brown. Let's try 60. So many O-rings. 55? 55 or 60? Which one is 55? 55 is red. Okay, let's do that. Let's fuck it. Let's do red. Because that's close to what most people would expect. Shouldn't deviate too much. I mean, if it sounds that good with the PCB snaps, I'm pretty sure it's going to sound amazing with an O-ring. Okay. Oops. Did that really just happen? How the hell did that just happen? GG's. Okay, hang on. Let me fix this. At least it happened now before I reassembled the whole damn thing. Switch just straight up popped out. There we go. These are all Grave Shift, yes. Minus the 150, that's the Cloudline one. I'm gonna have to talk Wusad into letting me do a solder build, because if it sounds this good with O-ring, dude, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Did I just order? I ordered a, yeah. Yes, I did exactly that, my friend. Mostly for testing. What are you guys typing on right now? That's also something I wasn't sure about. How tight should an O-ring be? We went with the normal spec pair works used for IU, but those are really tight. Yeah, it's super subjective. You guys use the shelf, like a traditional O-ring? I think the compression is really good. Just because like with PCB snaps, like usually it's pretty tight to get things in there, but it's seated. Just looking at it right now, the bottom case has room to compress, but it's not like we're not fighting it down. This seems pretty much ideal in terms of compression. For the CCRE, I did more of like it's kind of like a hybrid O-ring, gummy O-ring mount system where the case walls are also being used to compress it. So with that design, it's like a lot more compressed, like it would be in in a unicorn. The posts are just there to help stop it from dropping, which makes it sound great, but it's not the best build experience because you got to really force it down. But when it works, it's hitting. Seal 80 PC, very nice. I haven't heard the PC. Lily, EC or regular? I think, or weren't you telling me you were waiting on? I think you were telling me you were waiting on the EC kit, yeah? Or was that somebody else? Oh, that was Hade. Manta, how are you liking the Manta still? Did you join for the schema, by the way? Did anybody join for the schema? 2.0 ad. Hey, let's go. How do you have it built? Ad is such a good board. I don't know if you're tapped in, Scopely. Did you know or hear that McLovin is dropping 1.6 millimeter PCBs for it? They should be ready pretty soon. Nixie's on aluminum. A man of culture. Oh shit. Again? No. No. God damn it. Let me get the spudger to see if I can fit this back in. I might have to take it apart. I don't know why that one is so loose. Gaps are supposed to be tight. Lord, I need to reorganize this shit. Didn't fully drift off, so I might be able to make it work. I'm not gonna risk scuffing this. I might be able to weasel it in, but I don't think so. Did it do it? I did it. I did it. Pro strats. Let's fucking go. The king of scuff builds. You learn some tricks when you scuff every build you do. Okay. All right, let's pause this. And we're gonna do the same build. Raws on aluminum with a 55A O-ring. Oops. Oh my God. Dude, that sounds insane. That sounds insane. The PCB snaps already sounded really good. That sounds really, really, really nice. All right, angle 2. So good. All right, last one. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What the fuck, guys? That spacebar is absolutely bonkers, bro. I don't know which I prefer. Like, it's so clean sounding in O-ring, but so is top mount. This is gonna be hard to decide how to build this thing. Like, and the fact that it sounds this good with the hot swap PCB is blowing my mind. It's like actually blowing my mind. This is the first time I've like loved a hot swap sound in a board that I've done. I've like almost never loved the sound of hot swap. It always just sounds too thin. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what magic was whipped up here. But yeah, holy shit. The glaze is real, guys. Do you guys want to hear this with DCS? Is anybody interested in that? DC, yes. And then I think we can try to do one more build. I might have time for one more build. Go for it. All right. All right. Again? I just touched it and it popped out that time. All right, you know what? We'll make it work. My scuff technique will get it back in there. Someone please request a song, because I don't know what the hell is playing right now. This shit is trash. I'm always in for DCS. Arvelino, yo, been lurking, but gotta hop off dope stream. Same for the NOTD. Yo, thanks for joining, bro. Thanks for lurking. I'm juiced for it too. I actually just got quotes back for NOTD. AKA not OTD, AKA not demonic. Now I just gotta figure out how we want to run it. I don't know if I've heard or used DCS on GAT switches before. But I feel like they're gonna slap. I think I have an idea for the last build. I need to double check to see if they're trimmed, but I have purples. I was thinking maybe purples on half. Is it playing? Why is it not letting me play? There you go. There you go. I might, you know what, I might have browns. Let me check. I might still have some browns. I don't know if I have enough for TKL. I prefer clears anyway, though. So. Matt, you still alive? Matt. Matt. Matt sent me some purples. I gotta see if his are trimmed. I think they are. Let me grab that because I will forget. Buddy, hang on. I'm on the stream. He's a goner. It's pretty late over there. It's probably sleeping. Okay. These are the extras. Yes. All right. Actually do this real fast. Almost did it. There we go. All right. I don't know if I have the other accents in here. They're somewhere. UIOP. We're just gonna rock the red. Fuck it. It's not gonna look the best, but it'll work. Actually, it kind of works. Could be worse. Low key. What switches are we working with? We're working with some modded GAT RAWs. And earlier we did a build with Nixies on carbon fiber. Damn it, DCS. Does this pop out? No. Oh, it's warped. GG's. There we go. Is it also really hot in LA? I'm not in LA. I'm in NorCal. But it's pretty hot out here. So I didn't even check to see what the temperature was today, but it's been pretty damn hot. It gets to like 110, 115 during the summer here. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Sorry, guys. Okay, DCS. There we go. Pause this up. Maybe. There we go. The side angle of the seafoam looks really nice, dude. It's beautiful in person too. Like, it is such a nice seafoam. I'll show it off a little bit more, but let's do a DCS sound test. Oops, I gotta go this way out. There we go. Okay. GAT Raws, 55 O-ring, aluminum full plate. Oh my lord. This thing don't miss. It just doesn't miss. Angle 2. Come on. There we go. Okay, last one. Yeah, that slaps even more than GMK. Dude, the space bar's crazy. DCS so good, yes. Heavy agree with me. DCS doesn't sound just doesn't do it for you. It's not for everyone, but I'm absolutely digging it on here. Oh my god. G freaking G's, boys. What was your favorite build of this? Man, that's such a tough question. I'm really, really loving these GAT Raws. They sound really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've liked all of the builds so far. I'm curious to try Nixies in an O-ring configuration. Maybe some slightly broken Nixies just because they were so scratchy. It was kind of covering up the board sound. I definitely haven't tried MX Blacks. I have some we can try if we want to. I'll talk to Paul to see if he wants me to do a build for him, and I can always record a sound test with the soldered build. But so far, I think it's a tie between the DCS Raws in O-Ring and the GMK. So both this one and the last one are probably my two favorite sounding tests so far. Probably recency bias too. I don't even remember what the other one sounded like. It just sounded great, right? So it's like, how do you compare when every sound test sounds excellent? It's tricky. But I mean, it's a great sign that the board is good. The board is just good. Like, we've tried multiple builds. It sounds great in all of them, and it's a hot swap PCB. O-Ring sounds more clean and deep. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing a little bit more thok in O-Ring, which is what I love. So you get a little bit more depth of sound. But the space bar is still great. Like, it's not muting the space bar. So yeah, I want to clip everything and go back and listen, and then maybe give you guys a better opinion. I'm also listening with headphones on, like through my mic. So to form my actual opinion, I'll type on it for a few days, like in person with a couple different builds, and then I'll be able to give you a better recommendation then. Okay, last build. Let's go with, actually, let me double check if these are actually trimmed, because they're labeled as trimmed. Okay, these are trimmed. Which ones are these? Oh yeah, so these are trimmed. It's like some of them are trimmed, but not all of them. Okay, let me check these ones. These ones are supposed to be trimmed. No, these are not trimmed. Okay. Unikey's played me. Those aren't trimmed. These are trimmed, but I don't know if these are fully modded, so let me double check. I guess we can rock them like this, just to try them out. I don't know if Matt trimmed, swap these stems. No, they are bone-ass stock. Okay, so let's skip that, because that's going to sound maybe not the best. Let me go see if I got browns. Did anybody do a browns test yet, Niku? Not yet. Nobody did? Okay, let me go see if I got a browns that are ready to go. I'm pretty sure I do. BRB one last time. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm out of my browns. I thought I had some, but I forgot I used them in my Brixies. So GG's on that. I can do stock trimmed purples if anyone wants to hear that. Or we can go with baby kangaroos, which are light tactiles. What do you guys think? I have clears, but they're not modded. I got a bunch of switches I got to get through to mod. I mean, we could try the stock purples. Or we can pause today. I can trim up these purples, maybe get a few more sets in, and we can do a part 2 stream. Maybe tomorrow or the day after. Most likely the day after. What do you guys think? Because all I really got to do is trim these. They're already modded. I just need to trim them. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do a tactile stream for part 2? All right, well then, if we're gonna do that, we'll show this off one last time. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I will mess with this, type on this, try to get some sound tests in for this with DCS and GMK, and then we can go with a second build. So we have another set of sound tests for YouTube. Such a beautiful board, man. You guys really did nail it. Looks great, sounds great, great price. What's not to love here? So for anybody that missed out, if you are in the US and you would like to join, you don't have to buy it from the neighborhood site. You can hit us up in my server. In the announcement channel, there's a link to the IC. If you fill that out, Nico will hit you up. Otherwise, I mean, Nico, can they just DM you if they're interested, or would you rather them go through the form to purchase? Thank you. Yeah. Rather the form. Okay. So then what I'll probably do is I'll add a channel in my server specific to the Lumen project so that people know to go there, and I'll link the form there. So if anybody who still wants to join, I'll put the updated price of estimated price of $530 plus shipping, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. You'll hit up everyone at the end of the group by okay for the orders. Got it. If you're anywhere else, you can buy it directly from the neighborhood site, which is pinned here, but I'll also have a link in that channel. Of course, man. Thank you for sending or for making such a sick board. Shout out to Paul DeCruzo for letting us proto this. I mean, letting us experiment with this proto. It's very kind of him. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, of course, guys. I filled it out twice. I didn't seem like I went through the first time. Okay, for sure. Yeah, Paul is definitely the GOAT, man. Such a great dude. Hobby needs a lot more people like him for sure. Let's see. Is anybody else streaming right now? Let's see if we can raid. Oh, don't blow my. Any builders? Anybody you guys recommend that we raid? If not, I'm probably just gonna call it. Nobody I follow is on. Okay. All right. In that case, we're gonna call it here. I'll try to figure out my skit. We can raid ducks. Oh, the duck stream. Where's that stream? Dash ducks. Okay. We're gonna raid dash ducks. Do you offer HHKB modding? For me, yeah, I'll hook you up, Kev. If you want me to mod your HHKB, sure. It's really not hard though, to be honest. You don't need to do a lot. But yeah, we can talk about it later anyway. GG's, guys. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the support. Tap in on the Lumen. Tap in on the CCRE. Shout out to Nico in the neighborhood. All right, guys.